God's word says, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Fear often stands for false evidence appearing real, and it manifests in many situations and circumstances we encounter in life. Fear robs us of our light, blinding us of possibilities beyond our current circumstances. Fear drives us to seek control, whether by manipulating, deceiving, lying, or taking from others. It is rooted from a sense of lack, born from something we feel we missed out on or never had. This belief convinces us that what we desire is unattainable or that we might lose it. When fear dominates, it controls both our thoughts and actions. However, we must remember that God does not give us the spirit of fear. If we allow fear to take hold, it can lead to resentment or even hatred towards those who seem to possess what we long for. Fear may push us to act recklessly or harmfully towards others, transforming our essence into something negative. This state can trap us in behaviors that are difficult to overcome. To break free, we must self-reflect and be honest with ourselves. Asking the right questions will reveal our struggles and guide us towards change. It's okay to acknowledge our flaws. Doing so is essential for growth. The people around us act as mirrors, reflecting back the areas in ourselves that needs improvement. We are not meant to be perfect. We are meant to evolve. If we resist growth, we begin to degrade. True transformation begins when we embrace our imperfections, recognize the lessons they teach, and strive to become better versions of ourselves. Fear is a deceptive force rooted in our emotions and fueled by a negative part of our minds. It clouds our judgment, blocks positivity, and leads us to act in ways that goes against morality and God's word. Fear often causes people to lie, manipulate, or deceive as they try to control situations they feel powerless over. For example, someone afraid of losing a person they're infatuated with might become controlling or even abusive. They may not recognize their actions are stemmed from fear, thinking they're just being aggressive. However, this behavior often originates from unresolved pain, like abandonment as a child or losing a loved one early in life. Fear can sneak in unnoticeably, shaping our actions that people don't fully understand. Another example is a woman who cheats on her husband, becomes pregnant, and falsifies a DNA test to make it seem as if the baby is her husband's. Out of fear, she fabricates a lie to control the situation, denying the husband of his freedom of choice and the truth. Fear can also take the form of greed or jealousy. Imagine a family conspiring to steal an inheritance from a relative who doesn't even know it exists. Fear, poverty, they forge documents to claim the money, a house, or maybe even an island. However, their fear is driven choices led to harsh consequences, legal trouble, separation from their children, and regret. They fail to see the truth, the rightfully hers, and the willingness to share, showing how fear blinds people to do better in situations. Ultimately, Fear tricks us into thinking we must control every situation to avoid pain, but in doing so, we imprison ourselves and others. True freedom comes from facing life with faith, acceptance, and courage, trusting that God's plan is greater than any fear. As Martin Luther King said, darkness doesn't drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. In the same way, fear cannot be overcome by more fear. Only love, faith, and positivity can bring light into life's challenges. By letting go of fear and embracing truth and trust, we can overcome and find peace.